So my question is to the three of you, are there any of your favorite books that have been made into movies? And after watching the movie, which did you like more, the book or the movie? Keep it rad, Justin. Interesting question. You, I think, have just had one made into a movie. Haven't seen it yet.
Oh,
so
Time
what?
Traveler's Wife,
So yeah. So what about
and
you?
The Road, actually, both those movies are coming up. They're books that I adore.
Okay.
I haven't seen those yet, but I anticipate the movies not being as good as the books. But that's okay. We'll see. You know, the one that leaps to my mind actually is The Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
The Lord of the Rings I read as a kid, and I think it was the one time where the richness of the films really complemented the book in a great way. I mean, I love those books, but there's a lot of stuff to slog through. A lot of the, you know, his talking about who begat who and who's the, you know, and those movies are you still get that
depth.
Yeah. I think you do.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know, so I think that's a great example of a movie that lives up to the book. Sadly, oftentimes that's not the case.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you guys have any?
I mean, I loved reading when I was a kid, Big Trouble in Little China. So when that movie came out,
I was like, they made a book about it?
Dan would do the opposite. Dan would read the book adaptations of the movies.
I loved License to Drive so much. I read the novella based on the movie. You get so much more.
Oh, I hear you.
The nuance of
Every seatbelt click.
You know, there's not a lot of my favorite books that I read the Da Vinci Code books before they were movies.
Yeah.
And the movie did not hold up, right?
Yeah, did not hold up. Beowulf, I read when I was a kid quite a bit, and I loved the movie. I think what it will be for me is that Youth in Revolt coming out with Michael Cera will be the first time that something that I treasured, like a lot of people did, The Lord of the Rings, like those, like from my childhood treasured, that is being made. Because even Where the Wild Things Are, I never really got into them. It wasn't. You know what else is coming out or is supposed to eventually be made is The Giver. Frank Darabont was supposed to make The Giver. You guys,
I never read it
in high school. The Giver is an incredible book, sci-fi sort of idea.
And if we ever get an Ender's Game movie.
Right, yeah, I was just about to say.
But we're not going to get that movie.
Well, and you know, one of the big ones that jumps to my brain is Jurassic Park.
Oh.
Which of course was, and
you read that before the movie?
I didn't actually read it before the movie, but I assume a lot of people. I mean, that was like the big when it was coming out. It was like everybody had read it. It was like the big book, you know, sort of like the Da Vinci Code when that was coming out. But for me, two, and they're both Michael Crichton books, but two books that popped up for me that I really enjoyed. One was Sphere, which.
I didn't think the movie was as good as the book at all.
The movie was horrible compared to the book. I love that book. And the other one is Timeline, which again, I loved the book, and the movie horribly underwhelmed me.
I really want to see it, actually. I never saw it.
You've never seen it? Have you read the book?
No.
The book is great. It's actually a really good read.
But what about, I know you love the movie. I don't know if you like the book as much, but I assume you would. You love 13th Warrior.
I did. I never read the book.
Oh, okay.
I never read the book, but 13th Warrior is a great movie, so hopefully it would be a good translation, but I hadn't read the book.
You know, as a kid, I started reading the book of Neverending Story, but I couldn't finish it.
It's so long. You're making a joke. Okay, you joke. I read the book after the movie.
I love it.
The book is sort of like the first two movies, but the book is amazing. It is a great book.
I didn't mean that.
Jeff was like, I didn't even really read it.
If you never read Neverending Story, it's freaking worth it.
I love it. And it does end, unlike the joke implied.
No.